Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're applying some military strategy, tactics, and doctrine into this Cold War simulator known as Armor Brigade. But before we get started, if you like military strategy, tactics, or doctrine and seeing it applied to strategy games, this is definitely the channel for you, so make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the after action reports on the Patreon. They are free, so head on over, leave a like, comment, let me know if you like them, let me know if you don't like them. But now let's get started. Today the U.S. forces need to hold off conventional Soviet army. The army is mechanized, they have tanks, infantry, and they're a much larger force. However, they need to move down this valley, which you can see is split by two hills. So let's dive into the tactics and doctrine they're going to use. So since we are on the defense, we've actually decided to break up our vehicles and operate them as single unit entities. Which that means is, as you can see, each vehicle is going to go to a designated location. They're going to unload their troops. We also need to understand that our troops have in-laws with a minimum range of 300 meters. So this is going to be a fierce, brutal, bloody fight that's going to result in a lot of casualties and a lot of destruction. So we need to preserve our resources. As you can see, we only have 4 IFVs. These are armed with, I believe, if we hover over this icon right here, ATGMs as well as a 25 millimeter cannon. We have 4 tanks on our side. They'll be operating in the same manner. They'll operate as single vehicles, which means they'll go from fighting position to fighting position, which is in line with our defensive strategy that we're going to use. We also we have our engagement areas mapped out. We also have our pre-spotted artillery. Right here we have dual-purpose improvised conventional munitions, which is just short for cluster bombs. We're going to drop 40 rounds right here and 40 rounds right here. The tactic behind that is to slow the enemy's advance. That it's going to provide our units with an opportunity to get into position, because remember, our tanks are quite far out. Our IFVs are quite far out. Realistically, we shouldn't have a reserve force. Right here we have IFVs. So right here we have units that are currently out of this fight, but I want to see where the Soviets' main assault is, and we can blunt that. These units right here are going to move into position in a column formation, and they're going to occupy this wood line. We're also going to move, I believe, an IFV up here. Unfortunately, he's crossing the middle of this road. He's going to take position over there and operate independently. Our command unit down here, if we can locate him, is going to move forward. We want him to be within range of our units, because since everyone's operating as an independent unit, they will have decreased response time, which means we'll be slower to engage the enemies or slower to retreat. We've also provided our units with primary, secondary, and possibly subsequent firing positions. As you can see here, this unit does not have a subsequent fire position, but if we click on this tank right here, he does. So this tank is going to engage units from this position. He has line of sight all the way into this field, and if this area becomes a hotly contested zone, he will come to the subsequent position or the secondary and engage enemies right here, which is going to allow him to act as a dual role. All right, our recon units are going to do their job. Here we have in-law teams. As you can see, they're more in the village. Since we're fighting a conventional Soviet force, we don't really want them right in front. While these buildings would provide them with better lines of sight, they'll also get hammered a bit harder. All right, this unit also is moving into a position. All our units, another tactic we decided, is going to operate, if we click on orders or SOP right here, is going to operate within their effective ranges, use their main armament, seek cover. So if we come over here and we take a look at these tanks or these IFVs, we can take a look at their orders. Right, these IFVs are told not to engage soft contacts. I'm going to change that once they're in position and provide them with a soft contact range. Ideally, I want them to focus on the heavy Soviet tanks. So let's hit start and let's get started. We're going to bring up our marker tool as well, and let's begin. All right. So first thing we need to do is we need to pause immediately. We need to engage this. Start dropping our fire mission 3. So we click on artillery over here, fire mission 3. Let's go and let's begin engaging. All right. Alright, both are going to fire. I forgot the fire buttons right there. That's my bad. 80 rounds, 40 rounds wasted. Let's hit resume. No problem. We have 2 tanks identified right here. What are these? T-62s and BTs. We're going to mark their current position. Right click this, vehicle marker. We don't need to name them. We just know there's a heavy force moving this direction. Alright. Alright, it looks like the units are continuing to move down this path. I wonder if we can cancel fire mission 4. We're going to cancel fire mission 4 and just focus on fire mission 3. Alright. First rounds are out. We're going to reposition our heavier artillery right here. And we're going to start dropping HEs into this position. Alright. Alright, we have smoke right here. We should have kept that. That may be left over. Alright, we have no lines of sight, but we'll repurpose that mission. We have a small unit over here. Alright, our IFV's begun to engage units. ATGM out. That looks like to be a vehicle. Hopefully they're not wasting their ammo. We only have 6 bullets, 6 rounds. Alright. The Soviets still continue to use this path, so we may divert some of our resources over there. Alright, we have 1 vehicle destroyed over here, smoke 1. Hopefully this is disabled. We have some IFVs moving this direction. They're moving a bit slower. Alright, our units are still getting into position, moving very slowly. We have a massive force. Let's click on this unit right here, and let's go fire 10 rounds. 6 rounds, so 20 rounds. Alright. These units look to be moving to this right. Alright. So let's go back to our artillery. Let's give ourselves a new fire mission. Let's set our target. Artillery. Fire on my command. Set target. Same thing as before. Alright. Looks like we have a small engagement right here. I'm not sure who's engaging that tank. Alright, unfortunately we do have a vehicle right there that's being destroyed. Alright, fantastic. We missed that engagement, but our troops right there are engaging those soft targets. This unit needs to move up and get into the woods. Alright, our IFV is almost into position. We're losing control of this area, which is unfortunate. This tank's currently suppressed, engaging this force over here. We have more IFVs currently exchanging blows. I want to give this unit, I want to allow them to pop smoke. I don't want to destroy them, and I'm going to activate their fallback reverse order. Right. This tank as well is being engaged. We need to pop smoke. Alright. These tanks are still hanging out. As far as these IFVs, these will be neutralized by our other units. This unit right here, we're going to provide smoke cover. And we're going to give it 3 rounds out. So 6 rounds. We're going to obscure that vision. Over here, our BTRs are doing a ton of work. He's not quite into position, but he's just launched what looks to be an ATGM. Fantastic. Another unit. This is a full-on killing field. We know that our units over here are combat effective. They've shut down a massive, massive force. If we can completely stop that assault. Let's check our artillery, see how many more. We have 4 DPICMs, some more cluster munitions. Not being super effective, unfortunately. Alright. I don't really want to activate that. That was a direct hit. Another front hull hit. Alright, this tank's currently in position. He's engaging the tanks at the back. Our first tank destroyed is down. We have some IFVs. Clusters are up. We're watching where this flank's going. Second turret damaged. Alright, this unit's currently being engaged somehow by this IFV. I'm going to allow it to pop smoke. I don't want it to be destroyed. Alright, we're going to grab our artillery. We're going to click this one. We're going to hit cancel. We're going to go new mission. Set target. It looks like this is stalled out. Once that's ready in 1 minute, we're going to engage. Alright, it looks like they're moving to their secondary point. So if we click on all of it, we should be able to click on these marks and just start deleting them. Right, we no longer need these. We have a very real threat right here. As you can see, we need to stall them out. Hopefully we get some engagement. These recon units are doing a wonderful job. This unit just walked into our trap. We have some small explosions right there. Alright. This unit, we're going to fall him back to a secondary position. I don't think he needs to be where he's at. Alright. Alright, right there we have small contact light infantry. We're going to put these units over here in the woods. Orders, these units are stuck out in the open. They need to pop smoke. We're going to put this unit in a secondary position to reinforce. We have a massive assault coming towards us, and we need to be proactive about this huge Soviet invasion that's going on. We're going to have to cancel that. We're going to have to go new mission. Set target. Are these units moving? Alright, we're going to hammer what we can hammer, and if we can destroy them, we're going to stack these two. We're going to grab this unit right here. Click this. Set target. Possibly up here. Alright. Either way, these units are going to get hit by cluster munitions, and they're going to be engaged and destroyed. Right? So far, all our units, we have cluster fire going on, and we've lost one IFV. We have one unit down. We're going to continue to engage these enemies. We have an unknown hostile right here, which is not convenient for us. We have ATGM out. This unit's being hammered by cluster munitions. Oh my god. Relax, my dude. Relax. Alright. Alright. Slowly stopping this advance. Let's click our mark. Get rid of our death box. This is coming down. Alright. Oh no. Alright, this unit needs to pop smoke now. He's currently being engaged by a T-62 at long range. If we take a look at the ISO view, we should have basically terrain advantage. We also have a massive force right here that's coming along this tree line. Let's go back to the map, reassess our current situation. These units have been forced out of their position. We've also lost an IFV on this side. So what's that? Fire mission 7. We're going to activate artillery. Fire mission 7. Fire. We're going to cancel fire mission 3, and we're going to repurpose fire mission 3 up here. All right. Our units down below are getting cluster struck. Let's go cancel. Let's go new mission. Let's make our width big and our length low. Set target. Right? Hopefully those units don't move for a minute or two. We're going to cluster them. Shut that down. Alright. clusters are doing phenomenal work. Phenomenal. This unit looks like it's redirecting. Looks like they've changed their assault. We're going to have to commit this reserve force. Alright. We also have an unknown unit right there. Not quite sure what it is. This unit's continuing. He's suppressed and he's just getting mortared. That's unfortunate for that unit. Our tanks are still doing work. Alright, these units look to be falling back. That was a very highly effective cluster strike. As we can see, there's lots of destruction right there. Alright, the next thing we need to know is we need to deal with this major assault right here. We have no real, what is that? Is that going to strike? Just short. Alright, we have no real defenses up here. Alright. So each of these units are going to act independently now. They're going to go unload. Alright. Enemy cluster strike on our position. Took out our tank. That's not Gucci for us. Alright. I'm not going to call on this cluster strike. I don't see a reason to. They're not even past our first set of defenses. We are losing this fight along this tree line. We just lost another infantry troop. Right. This reserve force needs to commit itself fast. Right. Unload. Alright, once everyone's in position, this left flank is definitely falling apart. Alright. We need to divert a lot of these resources is exactly what we're going to do. Grab fire mission 7, I believe. Set target. Let's shut this down. Right. Let's click on artillery. Fire mission 6. We're just going to escape. We're gonna hammer this unit. I wonder if it's going to let us. Let's just fire. Alright, fire mission 6 is engaging. That's our last bit of DP, our conventional weapons. We're gonna need to, our clusters are out, but we just need to stop this force right here. As you can see, this unit's going to engage that unit over there on the right. We have another, what was that? Looks to be a in-law rocket engaging this T-62. Front hit, no damage. Orders, this unit's going to pop smoke. This unit's currently being flanked. Orders, pop smoke. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, engage, 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 engage. Alright, fantastic. Alright, you're gonna have to do it, man. It's all you, baby, all you. Shut it down, shut this down. Alright, this left flank's basically collapsed. This right flank's been, we have some small units. We have a T-62. We're going to go reinforce this position. Once that's ready, that unit's going to engage. Let's check our artillery. We need a new fire mission. We need to set it to HEs. We only have 4. Right. Let's increase our target size. Tank down. Small little engagements going on right here. Our recon has eyes on. This is, to me, it looks like this assault's pretty much been blunted. Let's take a look at our ISO. right? We have a massive force. What is this? Anti-tanks, T-62s, all eliminated on that right-hand side. We have this tree line, which we're going to secure. If we take a look at our units over here, realistically, our reserve forces in position. Our T-62 slowly moving into their third position. We have 2 T-62s moving up towards us. These are going to be shut down, one, by this T-62 once it's in position. ISO, oh, not ISO, we want line of sight. Hover over it. Once these get on this hillside, yep. Alright, let's go effective range, save cover. Alright. This unit's still going to continue to engage units for the next 45 seconds. Alright. This unit's now unmarked, but we do know there's 2 T-62s. He's hammering this infantry unit, which is a waste of time. I want him to engage these tanks here in a moment. 30 seconds, that'll be possible. Alright, once this artillery's up, as you can see, the units are moving. We're going to hammer that position next. Alright, we've resecured this area. And now, let's go. Let's go back to artillery. Let's go fire. These units must be getting hit with artillery. Yep. Oh no. Yep. That was a vicious, vicious hit. This unit's going to move in to engage some of these lighter infantry. That. Right. Alright. Waiting for our artillery to hit over here. Here it comes. Direct hit on that unit. This unit's going to fall back. Fast to right here. And then we're going to change our engagement, our contact, to face this way. Right, we're kind of hammering this area, but we know that these units are right here. We should narrow it down. Let's see where this is dropping. Oh wow, this area is on fire. Looks like we lost the whole ATGM team. Right. T-62's moving into position, not super concerned. He's going to be eliminated quite easily by these units right here. Alright, so what we could do is we could grab this. HEs, is this out of range? Nope. Let's start hammering right there. Fire 10 rounds. Right. This unit's currently gonna fall back because he's been isolated by their cluster munitions. This unit, let's get some HEs on the map. Ideally, we don't really care too much about those infantry units. If we can damage this tank, that's going to be much more beneficial for us. Right. This artillery attack doesn't seem very effective. Let's cancel it. All right. Let's cancel this one as well. Let's do a new mission. Let's just set target. All right. 1:30. Let's grab another one. Set new mission. Set target. 1:30. If those units are still in that area, we're going to physically hammer them until they no longer exist. These units are not going to engage this T-62. Alright. Let's see if we ever get line of sight on anything. Alright, we have one T-62 essentially limping across the battlefield. I'm not quite sure why the computer hasn't called the match yet. This unit, we're going to move into their next position. They don't need to be in their third position. They aren't contributing really anything to the battle. Alright, as this unit moves through this area, these units are on hold fire. They should not engage that unit. Alright. Alright, we're going to hammer this unit for a moment. As they walk in, we'll drop 5 rounds. Right. These units are almost all clustered in. Let's click on this unit. Let's make him regret the day he decided to walk into our field. Fire. Alright. Rounds out. His existence is no more. Alright. This unit should be able to engage this tank. Line of sight. 300 meters. At 300 meters, if we take a look at our in-laws, they have an effective range at 26% hit chance. So this unit's going to continue to maneuver. Because remember, everything has been set up to work in our effective range. Alright, why are we stopping? Alright, we have a small unit right here. Artillery. Alright, we're going to call this one off. We'll let it drop another 10 rounds. Right. These units are going to get really hammered over in this area. Alright. I'm not sure exactly what the Soviets are trying to do at this point. Like, right. This tank's moving into position. This unit's going to engage it. Right, front it. Fantastic. What was that engagement range? What's our effective range? 150 meters. Shut down. Right. I don't think there's much left for the enemy to really do. Like, right. Oh, whoa, 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 what the frick? Alright. Looks like this is a reserve force moving into position. Alright, let's watch this battle unfold. Alright. Not quite sure. We gotta wait to see what our units... Remember, our units aren't going to engage them until 150 meters. Alright. That unit's immobilized. Small infantry force, not super concerned about. Right, these guys are all going to get shut down. Like, it's nothing. Right, this infantry force is going to engage this infantry force. This tank's going to engage these tanks. Let's go artillery. Let's go new mission. Set target. Oh, wow. Let's see what we get. All right. We don't have really any defense over here. These guys are truly showing us a lesson. Alright, tanks moving into position for the flank. These units are definitely suppressed. Oh, wow. That was a good move. Alright. Like, they're like bully. Right? But we had this tank on the flank. Right? This tank on the flank. Right? Come on, man. Engage this guy. Engage him. Come on, tank. Go, baby. Go, baby. Get that tank out of there. This little ramroddy force is so pointless. I wish it would go away. Alright. Unit secondary assault. Really? There we go. Let's go. Okay. Major victory, baby! Alright, that's what I like.